Why inheritance tax is so unfair. The government are making it so that more and more people are going to be affected and caught by IHT. They have not increased the tax-free allowances since 2009, and they will not amend them until 2030. Thus, as inflation has already done, and no doubt will continue to do in the future, increase the value of the assets that anyone has accumulated. As the years go by before you die, the higher will be the amount that will be subject to IHT. And consequently, the more HMRC will collect in tax when you die. But this is crazy. A tax that makes it more beneficial for you to die now rather than later has got to be wrong in the extreme. It's really an awful thought that your dependents would be financially better off if you died now rather than later. Also, the government are adding more and more assets that hitherto used to be exempt from IHT into your taxable estate, so that it's going to be taxed even more when you die. Pensions currently have not been treated as part of your estate, but from 2027, retained pension funds will become subject to IHT. Investments in the alternative investment market, or AIM, were totally exempt, but now are subject to a 20% tax charge on your death. A further change is going to reduce business relief and agricultural property relief, which have both been hitherto completely exempt from the charge to IHT. This relief is going to be reduced to just £1 million, with the balance over £1 million being subject to 20% IHT. This is going to bring a lot of small businesses to their knees once their owners die. This is why the farmers are protesting so much. But it's not just the farmers that are affected by this. Many enterprising small businesses will be too. This is in contrast to the multinational companies who avoid paying tax in the UK completely, who are not faced with such a charge as their owners are not caught on death in the same way as small business owners are. At the time of the death of a loved one, inevitably everyone's very upset. But their tragedy is made worse by the coffin-chasing tax collectors demanding their share of what the deceased person has left. Furthermore, they demand that they get paid before anyone has access to the assets in the estate, thus creating a problem of financing the tax payments. Talk about hitting you when you are down. HMRC, as you can see, have very little compassion whatsoever. Having saved and been